my daughter's reading the Harry Potter books, and she's reading the one where Harry finds the invisibility cloak, making him invisible to everyone in the room. And that got me thinking, is there an invisible high-rise in Ocean City? Give me a second, hear me out, because I think there is. How about this? Ask a local to name the top 5 high-rise buildings in Ocean City. I bet you're gonna hear names like Golden Sands, Plaza, Sea-Watch, maybe even Pyramid, Capri, Key, 9400. But chances are the one name you didn't hear mentioned was English Towers. And I think that's wrong. In fact, I think there's a case to be made. This could be the best high-rise in Ocean City. And after this video, I think you're gonna see why. But before we talk about the building, first things first, if you know me, you know I have to talk about what's nearby. Because I know buying at the beach isn't only about the 4 walls and what's inside them, it's also about the area and what's nearby. You're not buying a place, you're buying something that's at the beach. You have an idea in your head of what that beach life means and what it looks like. And I know that each building has unique benefits and attractions nearby that help create that beach lifestyle. I was born here, I was raised here, and I know just how great Ocean City is. It's a small town where everything is within easy reach. No matter where you're staying, there's always a quick drive or bus ride away from anything in town. Whether it's our boardwalk, water slides, amusement parks, water sports, parasailing, local crab houses, or any of our awesome golf courses. But what's really close to this place, like in your backyard close, as high-rise row goes, English Towers is somewhere near the middle of the lineup. Located on 100th Street, this building is centrally located near a lot of my favorite places. A few blocks to the south, you'll find a small shopping center with some of Ocean City's best pizza. A great local dive bar with arguably the best handmade burgers. A local's favorite in liquid assets. Try their homemade donut sundae. You'll thank me. Most people don't even know that the Exxon station on 85th Street has a section that serves desserts by Rita, a local pastry chef, who makes the best cakes in Ocean City. Head over to 94th Street and you'll find a local playground, tennis courts, dog cart. Stop in for a visit at the Ocean City Art League. Swing by Bluefish for some homemade pad thai or sushi. And you're steps away from a local coffee shop and grocery stores. Next, try heading a few blocks north and you'll be at the Gold Coast Mall, where you'll find more shopping, dining, and Ocean City's famous Candy Kitchen. My point being, if you're looking for a place with easy access to everything, this is probably it. Everything you'll need for your next beach trip is nearby. Look, I know that when you're buying a beach place, it's where you go and it's what you do when you're here that's just as important as where you stay. It's about being at the beach just as much as it's about the place. So let's take a second and focus on that. Ocean City's white, sandy beaches are world famous, and rightfully so. What most people don't know is that the town of Ocean City actually cleans its beaches every night. They clean the beach, meaning that beautiful stretch of white sandy beaches Jordan has on the screen for us right now is the same beach that's right here in front of English Towers, waiting for someone like you to come spend time with it. All right, enough about what's nearby. Let's take a deep dive into why I'm so convinced this building is so great. First, I'm gonna lead off with one of the coolest indoor pools anywhere in Ocean City. It's heated and it's open almost year round. And honestly, I think the atrium style design makes it a really awesome space that's unlike just about any other pool in Ocean City. And let's not ignore the fact that we're not looking at an oversized bathtub here. Rainy day, windy day, or just maybe the ocean is just rough day. This is where I want to be. And for a building with only 120 residents, I can't imagine a day where it's going to get too crowded. Next, let's get ready to take some notes because this is kind of the cool stuff where I really start to geek out. This building deserves to have their management team, headed by Russ Hobbs, highlighted. This team is the gold standard, period. End of story. I need to make sure I really point out how big of a deal this is. Not every building has a Russ on site. That doesn't mean the others are bad. They're just not English Towers good. Here's a perfect example of what I mean. I don't know of another major building in Ocean City where the Ocean City Fire Marshal sends their newly hired staff to train on how everything should be. And when the Fire Marshal and the town of OC use it as a basis for what's done right, maybe we should too. So let's run down a list of what this management team does to stand out from the crowd, because they do a few things here that nobody else I know of is doing. How about fiber optics? I don't know of another major building in Ocean City that had their management team remove all the Comcast wiring from the building, then pull their own fiber optic cable from the street to the building and rewire the entire building with equipment that the association now owns. What does this mean? English Towers condo fees include fiber optic cable service and high-speed internet included. And owners can then select whatever streaming service or provider they want. Thank you, Russ. If that's not enough, this management team and crew of 5 will also single-handedly GC any owner's unit who wants renovation. Russ and his crew know the building so well that they, as part of their services through the building, will help GC some of the nicest renovation work at the beach for any owner that wants it done. They know the building better than anyone. They know the contractors. They have the connections. And this is all a service that owners have and included in their condo fees. I can't name another major building in town that offers this service to any of their owners. So what about the building itself and the common areas? This management team has updated and upgraded this building perpetually and at every opportunity. They're not on their first reserve study like some of the other buildings in town. These guys are operating on 15 straight years of having conducted reserve studies, meaning they're far ahead of schedule on expected and suggested maintenance to the building. So when you ask, how are their reserves? How are their financials? They're some of the best and strongest anywhere in Ocean City. Their elevators are all updated and upgraded. Their building exterior and roof are tip-top shape. Their fitness center is well equipped and ready for a quick workout. The indoor pool looks like it's only a few years old and not 50. The lobby is light, bright, modern, and welcoming. They've updated the building with extremely secure RFID key fobs at every entrance and exit. And this is an association that took extra steps to require every oceanfront condo to have operating storm shutters. Listen, I've gone through all my notes. There might be another building that requires this. I don't know of one that actually enforces it. So think about the savings they're passing along to every owner because of this. And while we're talking about an association that has taken extra steps to be proactive, let's look at what they've done to properly control rentals. Notice I didn't say the word restrict when I just said that. They're not interested in restricting anything. They simply wanted to put some protections in place to make sure the building isn't abused and so that they have clear standards in place for owners who want to rent. That's why 8 years ago, the association and the board of directors amended their bylaws. That amendment essentially requires owners who wish to rent publicly to utilize the services of a local, licensed, professional property management company. Like Central Reservations, shameless plug, they're the best. Use Central Reservations. Okay. English Towers didn't put a heavy 7-night rental restriction on its owners. They didn't prohibit nights or rates or dates or anything crazy. Instead, they simply stated owners can't directly advertise their properties for rent on VRBO, Airbnb, or other similar services. Meaning, if owners want to publicly rent their condos, they just need to hire a company. And I think this is brilliant for so many reasons. It protects the owners in the building. It helps protect the integrity of the system. And it keeps one or two bad apples from ruining everything for everyone. It also means the building doesn't need to hire extra staff or security, which in turn means fewer expenses and lower condo fees. It's a wonderful cycle that all stemmed from a great management team and a great board of directors. So let's take a quick second. Let me summarize everything we've done so far. 15 years of reserve studies, great financial condition, ahead of schedule on required maintenance, nearly mint condition building, heated indoor pool, open most of the year, no special assessments, storm shutter requirements, fiber optics in the building, included in your condo fees, great management team, and on-site GCs that are included in your condo fees. Are you starting to see why I think this building doesn't get the attention it deserves? But we're not done yet. We've covered the nearby, we've covered the building. Let's talk about the actual condos. The floor plans at English Towers are easy to learn. In general, in the building, they have three types of floor plans. The end units on the oceanfront are 3-bedroom. The interior units on the oceanfront are 2 bedrooms. And then they have a 3-bedroom bayside condo. You heard that right. One of the coolest things about this building is the fact that they have a bay view condo on the back of the building on every floor. So no matter which floor plan you're interested in owning, you're talking about nice, big, open, spacious condos ranging from 1,100 to 1,300 square feet. They're large floor plans with expansive oceanfront balconies or surprising bay view balconies. Regardless, you've got plenty of space for family and friends to enjoy your next trip to the beach. If you want to change the paint, update the flooring or the kitchen, make it your own. You're not guessing about who to call or what quality of work you're going to get. Russ and his team are right there, and I'll tell you this every time. You can change the interior, but you can't change the view, and you definitely can't change the fact that this is a great building. Honestly, I'm floored this building doesn't get as much recognition as some of the others. I'll take some of the blame for that. Built in 1974, it's now celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. And I promise you, if you walk through this building right now, there's no way you'll believe it's 50. Before you buy your next oceanfront place, maybe you might want to consider English Towers, if there's even one for sale. And that says a lot about this building: owner longevity and pride of ownership. Hopefully this helped pull back the curtain on the benefits of English Towers and what they have to offer. No more cloak of invisibility. This is one of OC's best. If you'd like more information on anything we covered today, let us know in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about what's for sale in the English Towers condos, check out the pinned comment for a link of all the active listings in the building. Thanks for hanging out, and remember, our goal is to give you the tools, resources, and knowledge to be the best and most savvy beach buyers and sellers. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.